Hey, here I am recording offline again. Why? Because I hate you. Nah, because I'm busy, So busy, at least, busy by the standards of a live streamer. And we really do. We're cut from a different cloth, a much worse cloth. So maybe to you, it wouldn't be a busy day at all. But to me, I forgot to turn Lizard's light off before I turn the camera on. I'm sure you'll live. The president has been diagnosed with big sweaty ankle disease, folks. Did you hear? I think the doctors call it chronic venous insufficiency. Venous? Probably venous, because it's the veins, right? That's what makes it bloated. Take it away, CNN. I want to hear more about this. I'm very interested.
House press briefing there hit a number of topics, most notably, among the notable topics, we heard about the president's medical condition, with the White House press secretary there saying that he was evaluated by the White House medical unit after questions and after the president noticed some swelling in his legs. And they said in an effort of transparency that tests were performed. I want you to just listen.
Really gripping stuff here from the CNN desk. News Central.
Speculating about bruising on the president's hand and also swelling in the president's legs. So in the effort of transparency, the president wanted me to share a note from his physician with all of you today.
Ever. Yeah.
In recent weeks, President Trump noted mild swelling in his lower legs. In keeping with routine medical care and out of an abundance of caution, this concern was thoroughly evaluated by the White House medical unit. The president underwent a comprehensive examination, including diagnostic vascular studies. Bilateral lower extremity venous Doppler ultrasounds were performed and revealed chronic venous insufficiency.
It is venous, I guess. I thought like Venus, right? Because it's the veins, but yeah, okay. Venus is a planet, I'm told.
Common condition, particularly in individuals over the age of 70.
Where you go to get a
Importantly,
penis.
There was no evidence of deep vein thrombosis or arterial disease. Laboratory testing.
Fascinating. No, I know what you're thinking. It's not lethal. So, you can put your hands down. You see that picture? I mean, I don't know if this is what prompted him to get the medical evaluation, because obviously they would never publicly address any kind of medical scare unless they felt they had to. They would keep everything under wraps. Remember, like Reagan's Alzheimer's? We have big, disgusting sweaty ankle disease. And my apologies if anyone watching this is also afflicted by big sweaty ankles disease. No personal hate to you or anything, but I'm sorry, Trump's just not selling it here. He left crumbs on the table is all I'm saying. I don't know. I look at stuff like this, and we really did drop the president is too old talking point with Biden, didn't we? I know Biden looks and acts a lot older than Trump. Trump has a lot more energy, but like, Jesus, man. Trump has no idea where he is or what's going on. We do not talk about that enough. It makes me a little sad when I see people, well-meaning people, liberals, they talk about Trump like he's the big bad here. Dog, Trump is like the least aware, evil person in the White House at this point. He has no idea what the is going on. Maybe if you look at him over like the totality of his life, maybe, he's higher up in the ranks of evil. But right now, I didn't even pull these clips up. I don't even care to. Did you see just the other day he said he was surprised that Jeremy Powell got picked to head the to be the Fed chair? Trump picked him. That was Trump's pick back in his first term. You see him ramble about how his uncle taught the Unabomber or studied with the Unabomber or something like that, none of which happened. This dude, like, the timeline was all he's just saying shit. Biden couldn't do shit, man. Like every Biden stammer. And listen, I'm not one of those Biden dead enders, okay? I fully believe that Biden was mentally, and the evidence supports it. That awful Jake Tapper book. I mean, you hear like all the degree to which the staffers protected him, and he was shielded from other members of the party so people couldn't see how compromised he was mentally, and how, his family was around him to encourage him. Yeah, you got this, Dad. You got this, husband. When in reality, his brain was melting. It's really grim stuff. But we really dropped those topics when Trump took office, didn't we? I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should have kept that up a little bit. And it's not like the Republicans don't shield Trump either. They don't do it the way Biden did. Biden did it with the Democrat elite consultant corps, the staffers and high-end consultants who kind of like orbit around every, like, I don't think consultants even talk with people like, God, Stephen Miller. or Carolyn Levitt. Like, do you think these people talk to consultants? I think they just have like a group chat where they all talk about what, you know, insane far right lie they're going to spread that day. I don't think there's that much message discipline, really. It's you don't need to be that disciplined with your message when insane conspiracism is the norm. What am I talking about? I don't know, man. Here, let's hear some more like North Korea style glazing about the health of the president. Now he's going to live to 150, which for all we know he will.
Included a complete blood count, comprehensive metabolic
They
panel,
counted all of his blood?
coagulation profile, D-dimer,
Yeah, okay.
B-type, and confirmed normal cardiac structure,
Yeah.
and have shown minor bruising on the back of his hand. This is consistent with minor soft tissue irritation from
It's weird because this is the only time that I've seen Carolyn Levitt, like, for a prolonged duration, read out from a prompt rather than like constantly embellishing it with her own personal spice of hatred and contempt for the American people. You know, like she's just reading this shit out loud from a document, from a PDF.
frequent handshaking and the use of aspirin, which is
Excuse me?
photos of the president have shown minor bruising on the back of his hand. This is consistent with minor soft tissue irritation from frequent handshaking.
Okay, sure. Whatever. Is that a thing for old people? Maybe. I don't know. I've never been old. Maybe. I have no idea. Sure.
And the use of aspirin, which is taken as part of a standard cardiovascular prevention regimen. This is a well-known and benign side effect of aspirin therapy. And the president remains in excellent health, which I think all of you witness on a daily basis here.
All right, let's bring in emergency physician Dr. Jeremy Faust to talk a little bit about what we are hearing there. That have been observed, and then also she's saying bruising
freaky,
on the
man.
back of the hand due to aspirin regimen combined with a lot of handshaking. Take us through this.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for having me. First thing, I think that we're just hearing a lot of medical jargon such that even you're just mentioning a benign. I think you're hearing her just saying a benign condition. A benign condition is what is
a
what
benign and
is she
common
saying,
condition.
which is great, right? But it's always good to unpack all of these terms. So what happened here was good medical care so far, and it's basically not alarming information, and it's not surprising. The president is an older man. I believe he just turned 79 years old.
All I want is for Donald Trump to get the same kind of medical care that he's inflicting on Americans. That's all I want, man. Or like, I don't know, RFK Jr. appointed doctors. Like I just want, it's just fucked up that he can get the best medical care in the world in a way that is like completely detached from the insanity of the health-related policies he inflicts on other people. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a lot more fair if he, we went tit for tat. God, when those Medicaid cuts take effect, Jesus Christ, this country is going down the shitter. Oh well. Anyway, Trump's old, man. I can't believe we dropped all those talking points. I don't know who's we in this case. I guess it was always the right wing that was doing it against Biden. The left also did it against Biden. I did it against Biden, but I do it against Trump too. I do it like pretty much every time Trump's speaking to the camera. It's like, damn, this guy has no idea what the fuck is going on. He's completely lost. He was like led here basically to take these, to make these talking points. But I feel like people just don't want to, people don't want to talk about that. I don't know why. Maybe it's just less interesting. Biden just looks older.